Yeah, the sooner we sell this, the better. Nobody touch it. Nobody go near it.
We have the statue's secrets now. We can totally sell it.
Go stand in the corner.
We don't know. This is still a secret to us. We don't know what this is.
But we'll be able to find out.
We can't just talk to these artifacts.
I start, like, pulling the fabric and I'm like, is this like a net loss? I could turn it into a net gain. Well, what I'm saying is like, we could take this to someone and they could read it. And they could tell us what it says.
Yeah, there are people you could take it to who could translate it. Actually, you guys have +3 faction status with the bookworms. That group of Charterhall University guys.
Yeah, right?
You could take it to them and they could be like, yeah, we can read it.
It could be like the Darkhold.
That's cool.
Arthur,
we should do that.
Okay. I'm upset that you did this in my shop without letting me know.
Disappointed.
But isn't the outcome awesome?
No.
You could make your face.
The outcome could be beneficial.
That's right. See,
it could be.
It doesn't excuse that kind of behavior.
Yes, that's the point I'm trying to make.
I grab a piece of fabric and throw it over myself.
It does look good.
The Shroud of Shame.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
why is he in our room?
You see it and you're like, it looks good.
Please tell me you're going to make a dress out of this.
I want him to make a cursed dress.
Wait, so every time we go out, all the wizards and warlocks in the world will go, oh my gosh, he's wearing the Darkhold.
When she said net loss, that was my first.
Yeah, I know.
I was like,
not necessarily.
Thousands have given their lives over the centuries to find this, and we're just wearing it as a dress.
Wants to wear it.
Oh, I would.
And she starts just transforming into a demon, in the middle of a ball.
The Necronomicon.
Yeah, I would just love for somebody to wear this at like whatever this world's version of the Met Gala is.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, right?
And then basically every
a portal opens.
Every secret society person is just like,
yeah, exactly.
And it's like, oh, I spot him. I see all of us.
I decided to wear an atomic bomb to the gala.
It'd be like if you went to the Smithsonian's annual fundraiser wearing the Shroud of Turin.
Yep. All right,
so this is a fashion statement.
So what are you guys gonna do about this? You have some time before my Rise if you want to.
Well, I'm not gonna have him look at this.
No, we don't want him to know that this happened.
No, we're gonna just leave it in this bundle and
We'll focus on this later.
Yeah,
it's not going anywhere.
He's giving us the coin.
Do not mention anything to him.
I'm gonna go upstairs, sit at the counter by the reception area,
so you can
under a cloth.
Oh, you're
all right.
Not one of those.
What kind of cloth is it?
Yeah. What kind of cloth is it?
It was whatever was closest for me to grab.
Okay.
Whether it's a 10 coin cloth or no coin cloth, doesn't matter.
10 coin cloth.
Jeez. Oh man.
Do you even own 10 coin cloth?
No, there's no way.
If it was a 10 coin cloth, I would probably slowly pull it off and then put another one. I'd be like,
you are unworthy of that.
No, I'd be like, I'd be like, if you're gonna do this, then yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. He's so offended by the way I draped that he's adjusts it so that it's more aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, so Myron arrives then. Late afternoon, giving you a whole day like he said he was. Who's there? How does the scene set up? He's gonna walk in through the front door.
It's me. He's gonna walk into the front door, and the first thing he's gonna see is a cloth pile by the cash register. But then very quickly he'll see me.
Okay, so yeah, he enters with his cane. He looks oddly at it and just and then turns.
Welcome to Havelocks. What do you want?
Penelope is
a strange.
She's having a bit of a day.
I see. He says, well,
Ptolemy is mean sometimes.
Let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? Have you made a decision?
Yes. This statue that I don't know anything about, and then I pull it out from behind my back.
He slowly smiles and says, there, see, was that so hard?
Yes.
Apparently.
You know what wasn't hard? Sneaking into the house and acquiring it. That's what wasn't hard. And I'm gonna take you up on your offer of this 8 coin.
Oh, I'm very happy to hear that.
Save it. But
So rude.
what I want you to know is that me and the people that I might know could be a benefit if you were to need to acquire any more of these sort of things. I mean, statues don't really do my, they don't strike my fancy, but coin, that could be very helpful to anyone. So
Make it happen, Captain.
With a roll.
Sounds like you're taking an action.
yeah, that's
no, his character just says
He
that.
says,
Totally out of character.
"Make it happen, Captain."
My head just like pops out of Myron's shoulders, like ha!
that'd be like a consort more than a sway, I think. Probably.
Consort is when you're dealing with friends, generally. You're consorting with groups of friends you know.
Okay, then I mean I have
Generally, if you think it's a consort, it's a consort.
Well, I have more points than sway. I'm just saying, like,
So
whatever you think is
the
more
difference-
appropriate.
If it's a consort, so sway is like, come on, you love me, and consort is like, come on, we're buddies. You know, it's a different approach.
What I'm trying
So-
to do is I'm trying to be more like
emotional and consort is logical.
Kind of consorts more like you're playing to their likability of you, and sway is more like you're playing to the charm of yourself.
This
it's
is a
different-
sway. Sway is convincing people.
yeah.
Like,
My
It sounds like a sway.
Consort is like dealing.
the trying to thing that I'm trying to get at is that hey, we might not be like friendly towards one another. Like we might just be like bullshitting whenever we have conversations, but I'm trying to show you that I have some value to you.
Right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a sway.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. So it's going to be your intent with this is to get him to take you to his client, right? You want him to be interested, so he will suggest you to whoever his client is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, more than that, even like getting to know the client would be cool for like getting to know who the secret behind the thing is.
Right.
But having opportunities for more scores is kind of
Leads.
yeah, leads.
Right. So I'm gonna say it's risky standard effect. You can of course push yourself if you want. It's not desperate because you guys actually got the statue. So that's like okay, well they did.
this
do
should
it.
be a team up.
Well,
you're not
hold
upset
on.
at me anymore.
So-
No, it should but not.
oh, like
not,
a full team up.
Yes, it should be a
Oh.
team up
Zero
because
sway.
we're clearly trying to convince him that as a team we have the skill set, which means
So
that
if
we
it's a
should
team
bring.
action, that means everybody's there, and you're all trying to convince him at the same time.
We did establish that, didn't we? When
No,
we said
no,
we
when
were
he-
all meeting.
No, but when he walked
Oh.
in the door, they're not.
It's just
We're in
him.
the back.
Yeah.
Right now, when you're speaking to Myron, it's just
Can team ups
Havelock.
just be the ones who are there? Does it have to be the whole table?
Well, fictionally, what it means is that the other people are also taking an action to get the goal across. So if Havelock, if Ptolemy is the only one talking to Myron, it doesn't really make sense for it to be a team action.
If you
Let
want,
me ask the question again. Can the team up just be the people who are there and not everyone at the table?
right, that's what
that's
explaining.
that's just a
It-
cis.
It depends on the fiction.
Isn't it?
Right.
That's what I'm explaining. Like it depends on the fiction. Like if somebody had done something previously to assist Ptolemy in this and like set him up in the fiction, then it would be an assist action, right? A teamwork action, what you're talking about, where everybody rolls, one person leads. That's like you're all working together to accomplish a single
Okay, I
goal.
clearly am not getting my question here. I will ask it one more time and then explain the pieces. Can a team up action be just the people who are there in the fiction and not everyone at the table? Can the two
it
people who are
depends.
sitting
Well,
here
it
right
depends.
now in the fiction construct a circumstance
Yeah.
where just the two characters that are present does a team
Oh,
action
the answer
without
is yes.
everyone
Yes.
else
But you,
there?
but you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to explain how your
Yes.
character
Yes,
would
I
be.
100% understand
Okay.
that. I only need to know if team actions could be just the people
Will and
in
I were
the
the
action
That's
and
what
not
I was-
everyone at the table.
Okay, that's what I was understanding. Because when you first phrased the question, I thought you were speaking about the whole group. So that's fine.
Just the people who are there,
Yeah.
not everyone at the table.
Okay.
Right. So yeah. So yes, the two of you can do it just fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
One of you would
because
lead.
I want to be able to say that clearly we are very good at this because I'm the one who got us past the dog so we could get the statue in the first place.
You're gonna say that?
I mean, I don't know that he'll say it, so maybe he says it out loud.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose credit
then-
for the fact that I'm the one who summoned the ghost that fought the dog off.
And
So-
I'm a child.
Do you like throw the?
And I'm
It
not
was
even.
me.
And I'm
Throw
not
them
even
up.
a girl.
Like, do you,
I'm
yeah.
gross
What is
boy.
I
what does
couldn't
Arthur
tell
do when he
because
says that?
the
Like, are
blanket.
you like throwing it off?
No, he just says it.
From underneath
I want
the-
to
Oh, mad.
from underneath the sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
He's just pointing out the fact because
Okay.
he doesn't want Ptolemy to take all the credit.
Okay.
So if it's a teamwork action, who's leading it?
Well, Ptolemy's still leading
am.
it.
Okay, so then you both roll, and
Yep,
you take a
that's
stress for everybody that fails. So
Okay.
possible 2 stress.
This is sway.
Yeah,
And-
it's definitely sway.
And can I pay stress to improve
Yep.
my
can.
situation?
Just like any other roll. Yep.
All right.
2 for the dice.
So pay. Do you want an extra die?
No, I lose a die anyway, so I have to lose
Yeah.
an extra die, not just to not get the lower of 2.
Okay.
Plus, I'm excited about stress.
Okay.
'Cause I get
Not
to
me. I spent a bunch of XP just so I could roll better on my stress.
I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Okay, so we take the high. So it's a 6.
Nice,
You don't take
nice.
any stress
Yep.
because you both succeeded.
Yep.
Great. So you get what you want. That's it.
Okay.
So he frowns for a minute as you say this, and then Arthur pipes up with that phrase, and he like turns for a second, surprised underneath the sheet, and then there's like this moment where understanding comes over his face, where he realizes, oh, she's part of the crew, right? And then he turns back, and he goes, "Ghost Talk." Well, certainly acquiring the statue is a very impressive feat. You know that proposition is actually rather interesting. I don't know how my client would feel about it.
It doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
It doesn't. No. The nature of this is very private and delicate. He will not want me to discuss it openly in anywhere he can't have an eye in it. You will have to come to his manor personally, the entire group, where we can discuss terms.
I mean, I don't see why that doesn't seem like a problem at all. I'd be more than willing to do that. Yeah,
Excellent.
Also, I am very private and delicate.
she is
Still with the shroud on.
and I apologize to her. She is a very valuable asset to our crew. She will be there.
Hooray!
Do you take off the whole thing?
No, just I still have my girl mask on,
okay.
but I take off the whole thing. It's
He's
like,
just like, ah!
hey, Grandpa!
Ah!
He's just like, he like shakes his head and he's like, oh. Like normally that creeps people out, but you get the sense this guy has seen things. Okay, so that's great. So he takes out a piece of paper and he says, "Do you have a quill or a pen?" They have pens. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Do you have a pen? You
Well, I lost all this ink.
do I have ink?
they have ink.
Oh,
pens. Yeah.
okay. I was about to say, like, that'd be so fucked up if he was asking for a quill and then there was no ink.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Slide.
he just takes it.
Yeah.
He takes it from you and he scribbles an address down on a piece of parchment, and he hands it over to you, and he says, "Be at this address.
Address.
Thank you. Be at this address tonight."
Tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
We need to move with all speed in this matter, and if my client requires your assistance, he will want to hire you immediately. Please be prompt. Be there precisely at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Okay. And I guess all that there's left to do is the matter about the statue
Yes, indeed.
and the 8 coin.
So he nods and says, "Yes. Yes. Better hang on to the statue for now. Bring it tonight when you come to the meeting. We'll make the exchange there."
You're sure you don't want it now? You made a big fuss about getting it yesterday.
I'm not giving you the coin. And if we're going to operate on trusting each other, a show of good faith on your part would be very helpful. Show up tonight at that address with the statue. We'll exchange the statue and coin and then get down to business. I'm sure my client will love to meet you.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice doing business with you, Mr. Havelock. Remember, don't be late. Otherwise. And he turns around and walks out of the shop.
Have a good day. Come back soon.
Why couldn't it have happened now?
That was great. Ooh,
Yeah.
Do you think he works for the Dimmer Sisters? That would be amazing. I've always wanted to go see them.
Where's the address?
The address is in the Lost District. The Lost District is an old district of Doskvol that resides outside of the lightning barrier of the town. It is a dilapidated part of town with a whole bunch of ruined buildings, just unattended, uninvited buildings, and sections of the city that have basically crumbled away and been sacrificed to
Do
ghosts.
people even live out there?
No. Nobody lives out there.
But this guy does.
But this guy does.
I didn't even know they had addresses out there.
That's cool.
People can just leave the lightning barrier. Like there's not like it's
Yeah.
not like you just
It affects ghosts, not
Oh,
humans.
okay, gotcha. How does it affect whispers?
It doesn't unless it's specifically attuned to them.
Oh, okay, so passing through
Yeah,
the
passing
ghost
through.
barrier
This will
doesn't
be like being
zap
at
us or
home.
something.
No,
Alright.
dealing with the coils that the lightning comes off of will probably give you quite the shock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I walk down the stairs with the statue still in my hand, and I walk into the room. Their eyes probably
It's
go
like-
to me immediately, and I'm like,
why do you still have the statue?
we have business tonight. Very important business. I think that I, with the help of Arthur, was able to get us new leads and find out some new contacts about whoever needed the statue, but
You got the coin,
They-
right?
I still have no. They want the statue tonight.
This-
Oh, so we're gonna bring the statue somewhere else.
And where is that?
It's in wait,
The
the
Lost
Lost,
District.
District.
Dun dun! Lightning.
Prototype
Really?
Whatever.
That's fascinating.
I mean, when I talked to him, he seemed like very, very interested in us working with him, but I hope this isn't like a setup.
I feel like that would be very dangerous on the part of anyone who's trying to set us up to have this exchange occur outside of the lightning barrier anyways. Although, personally, I don't really feel any, like, I don't find it that weird considering where I came from.
Yeah, you're just saying that to me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
true.
How do
You
you find
don't
where you
really
are?
have that fear.
But I do find it very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm amused by it.
Oh God! And he made it very clear that we need to be on time.
This sounds like a rather dramatic character.
I mean,
Well, clearly he works for very powerful people, and very powerful people value their time. As do I.
He
He's
emphasized
also
the necessity of haste. That's
very wealthy.
that's the part that is most reassuring.
He
But
has some sort of benefactor.
yeah, I'm used to dealing with the wealthy. They get on my nerves most of the time, but this is probably one of the more intimidating folks I've ever run into.
It could be one of the most interesting things, though, that we've seen in a while.
Between the three of their backgrounds, is there anything from their experiences that would suggest to them who or what factions might possibly live in the Lost District, even from rumors and things?
The weights.
I don't know.
no,
many,
the race living in the Lost District would make sense.
I don't know many people living outside of the lightning.
The
barrier,
the only
period.
people that I
Oh.
would kind of know would be like celebrities,
And they wouldn't live out there.
They wouldn't.
Because I feel like the way
Local
all three of their
celebs.
characters are built, they all have some aspect of ear to the ground type of thing, you know, like
They're-
rumors and
Does
whispers.
it be like someone like
There are-
living like just outside Chernobyl?
There are two kinds of groups
Yeah.
that live outside of the Lost District. They're smugglers who go out there to hide, or thieving gangs which hide out there if they're super bold and daring, or there are cults, and specific cults that live out there.
It's more like it.
But they all seem like they're like nomadic, right? Like the idea of established
wants us to show up.
home.
with
This
the
is my
statue.
place.
Yeah, people
is much
go.
more rare.
People go to the Lost District, yeah, because it's not
Exciting.
watched. The blue coats don't have any influence
Daring.
there, so yeah.
Well,
Is it anything like Mos Eisley, or is it not like that? Like scum and villainy. It's not like a place where the worst and the worst
no,
just hang out.
no, it's not like that. It's more of a wasteland where a few choice groups who are strong enough to survive out there use it as a base.
Okay, gotcha.
are there any preparations we need to make for going out there?
I mean, just if you want to, I'm gonna throw the idea out there that if they want to disguise their identity, they probably could. But he's fully aware of who I am,
I feel
so
like that's,
I'm not gonna.
I feel if he was able to find our hideout, he's seen us coming and going many times.
He did seem very
Oh,
surprised
gosh.
that Penelope was part of the crew. So maybe he was trying to convey that he knew more than he really did. You probably wouldn't have picked it up that he didn't realize that Penelope was part of the group until he said something.
It's true.
Yeah, the fact that when he's like, that was kind of like well.
So he may have information, but not as much as he's pretending he has.
Yeah, unless you're like doing a double thing where you're like, yeah, clearly that isn't a little girl, but I'm gonna like play along.
His reaction was too natural for that.
Yeah. So okay.
So that may mean that it would behoove you to still disguise because he may not know as much as he says he does.
That's the only thing I could think of for you two to prepare. I mean,
I don't know what to expect, so I don't know how to prepare, you know?
I mean, even in his downtime, he dresses as
I would
Penelope,
like to
so.
say that your character would know
Yeah.
that at least the level of preparation to be covert. Is
Yeah, no. But there's nothing like specialized, and I'm like,
No.
Arthur,
Specialized
you could
knowledge.
prepare like some spirit. You could like it's on your item.
I would
already.
just have my stuff.
Yeah.
But the
Well-
great thing about being 12 is you don't prepare for anything. You're just
If-
the same person all the time.
No,
Fair enough.
I've got my like Tonka truck with me and my little Cupid doll.
I don't specifically mean like
that
straight up
ring
like
pop, that-
disguise. I would say more of like when we robbed the place, we had like the our black clothes and
Okay.
masks.
Well, we
So
we know that they understand a lot about occult relics, and so we should be prepared to encounter those.
So let's
will
call
you
it.
be able to restrain yourself?
We'll see.
most of the people here find it hard to restrain themselves, but
Apparently.
So this will be called a score.
Ooh, could it be one of those things that's covert and sneaky until the elevator doors open?
true.
No, I don't think this is clandestine. So take a look at the plans. I think this is a social plan.
This is social time.
Unless you guys want to
Yep.
take a different thing, but
How's
I'm
that?
pretty sure it's
No,
social.
Yeah,
We're making connections. We're
Okay.
networking.
Okay.
It's like a cocktail party in the
And
middle of nowhere.
The new
Yeah, that's
connection,
right.
of course, is Myron.
Mm.
So we'll talk about the engagement roll. Yeah, I don't think second story works intent is for like stealing things and
Yeah.
okay. All right. So, is this operation particularly bold or daring? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It is?
It is. You're going to meet an unknown client.
We're
in,
going
in
outside
the Lost
the
District,
lightning
Yeah,
barrier.
okay.
dealing
Yeah.
with occult artifacts. Yeah, definitely. You get 1 dice for Sherlock, 1 dice for that. Is it overly complex? No. Does the plan's details expose the vulnerability of the target to hit them where they're weakest? No. You guys are kind of going into this a little blind. Is the target strongest against this approach, or do they have particular defenses or special preparations?
There's no way for us to know.
Not really, because that's my question. Not really, because
They
you guys
invited us.
you guys aren't. Yeah, they invited you, so you're on equal footing here. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for the operation? Myron did. He gave you the address. Well, he's not really a friend or contact. He's a contact. All right. Are any enemies or rivals interfering in the operation? Yes. Okay.
Really?
Are there any other elements you want to consider? Nope. I think 2 dice is pretty good.
Really? I didn't know there was enemies interfering.
We don't until this happens and the GM tells us.
True.
Who would like to roll?
You're the face.
I'm the face.
Here comes the face.
A 5 and a 1.
A 5.
5. Very
So
good.
we end up in a risky position. Standard position.
Okay.
Risque. So, how are you guys getting to the Lost District? What's your mode of transportation?
Oh, if only we had a carriage.
We still don't have a carriage.
Yeah,
so
what's your
we're
motive?
walking like chumps.
And you're definitely not going to be able to hire a cabbie to take you out.
Maybe a
there.
boat. Maybe like there's like a boat where they'll be like
So-
just push us off.
But
Like the river Styx.
Where is the Lost District?
A boat is also a thing you can get with your crew.
Are we in Brightstone?
yes.
No, you're in Night Market.
Or
Oh, here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we gotta call a cab. There's no way we're gonna like walk all the way over there.
Right. So
Yeah.
you can call a cabbie who can take you to the edge of your Brightstone and then cross.
Oh wait, there's no bridge
There's
there.
no bridge over there.
there's only a bridge
We
over
have to
there.
go on the
Yeah,
land.
you have to take a boat to cross over.
Oh, are there boats?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get across. Like there are gondolas and stuff. You can
Yeah.
cross.
What exactly is this distance relative to? Is this like 100 feet or like 500 feet?
It's not
It's
defined.
quite a ways.
It's quite a ways.
It would have to be quite a ways.
Okay.
No matter what, we're gonna have to leave with plenty
Like
of
a channel.
time
Yeah.
to be there.
It's like Puget
prompt.
Sound.
Yeah.
We will plan to arrive at 8:30.
Yeah.
And then wait outside for half an hour if we
Yeah.
have to.
How is the statue being transported?
In your coat.
In like a briefcase.
In a briefcase?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. You are Havelock's haberdasheries. You're not gonna get a hat box?
A hat box
That'd be
can work.
silly.
You're literally like, this is our number one mode of transporting anything that's smaller than a bread box.
Yeah, okay, yeah, a hat box, sure.
Okay, so you're carrying the statue in a hat box. So
With an appropriate satin, like,
Lining,
we're not
yeah.
animals.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
So you head out there. You
Yeah, listen when you're teaching me.
reach the
You
edge of
didn't
the-
you didn't ask us about our load.
Oh yes, thanks. Load. Yes,
'Cause-
everybody choose load.
I'm gonna choose a 5.
Okay.
Normal load.
You're gonna
Whoa.
go normal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah,
go normal too.
I've only ever chosen normal.
I always go with light.
Yeah.
I don't understand the difference between light and normal. I know heavy's visibly decked out, but
Well,
Light, heavy is if somebody like looked at you for, or normal is if somebody like looked at you for a little bit and like studied you, they could discern you had some stuff on you.
yeah.
Light, they can't tell.
Like the benefit of having a heavy
Without
load is
pat-downs.
you get to have that much stuff, but then it also is like, oh, you're seen with having all this
yeah,
stuff.
they're obvious.
And heavy
Okay.
actually creates
I
penalties.
didn't know that they
Yeah.
could still just detect
It
you
does?
in normal.
Yeah, I thought there was something that if you were carrying a heavy load, there were penalties to certain actions.
No, not at all.
Really?
The only penalty is that fictionally people understand that you're heading out.
Really?
for
Were
the
there
job.
in the beta? Because I thought there was a
There
penalty.
might
for
have been. If you go higher than 6 load, you start incurring penalties.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
So, okay, so you guys are, the address is close to the lightning barrier in the Lost District. It's not too deep into it, and you could recognize it based off of old city street maps that you can follow across the canal and into there. Caelin can look that up and figure it out pretty easily. So, you guys have passed through the lightning barrier. There was like a crackle and pops as the lightning like hit you and bounced off you and pops.
Is it cool? Like, do kids like to stand in the lightning barrier for fun?
No, the Sparkrights try to keep kids away from it because
Okay.
ghosts usually, they hit the thing and then it's dangerous because the towers that the lightning jumps between are actually really dangerous.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it crackles and pops and you guys are in the Lost District and it's amazing how quick there is of a change between this side of the lightning barrier and the other. Like immediately as you cross through, there's dilapidated, rundown buildings everywhere. Buildings with like half sunken in roofs and cracked cobbles and bricks and bent and broken boards, smashed windows, that sort of
Like
thing.
any border.
Is it really quiet?
Yes, it's very quiet. It's deathly quiet.
Oh.
Ooh, it's like driving from California to Mexico.
Yeah, and it's eerily quiet as you're walking through this this part of the Lost District, and there is a stillness to the air, and there's a moment where this like scuffle of feet sounds from above you, and both everybody can kind of like look up and glance to see that on the way to this address you have there is a man in what looks to be this like black cloak on top of a broken dilapidated building, like crouched there watching you guys, and then coming out of the alleyways are 2 other men walking forward, and you recognize that they are wearing these masks which are different animal masks. So like
Like
Are these
you.
feathers in our masks?
They're taking our style.
Yeah, we have masks.
nah,
I'm not wearing my mask.
actually
though.
yes they
I'm
are
wearing my
because I know
mask.
tier levels.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Oh, that's right.
They are 2 steps higher than your masks.
Oh.
So they're like bird. They like one guy has a bird mask, and another guy has like a cougar mask, and then the guy up there you can't see what mask he has. And they are making these hand signs to each other, and you guys know immediately due to the calling card that this is the Wraiths.
We have the same sort of style as the Wraiths. Oh my gosh.
Did we get set up?
Oh my goodness.
So the Wraiths are waiting there for you, and they're ambushing you. Like essentially, like they're coming
We got
towards you,
set up.
and they're drawing these knives. Now you're not at the address yet.
Do
This is
they
on the
know
way.
us?
So what?
They don't know us.
They know something.
They know that they want to attack us.
Yeah,
That's
they
about
do.
it.
Yeah.
They
I
see
wonder
something.
what they know from
How many are there?
RK.
Yeah.
RK
Two
sold
of,
us out.
two of them draw knives, and they start running towards you guys.
Oh, I have plans for him.
How many are there?
3 that you can see.
I'm gonna kill
We got this.
Yep.
There are 3.5 of us.
him. I have 1 in skirmish.
Just you wait. You're lucky I don't have a cloth here to throw over myself.
Okay.